The blue team's ending. So, in the blue team's ending, that blue box had defeated the very only CEO of Manco, Saxton Hale. Once Blue Box had defeated Saxton Hale, he returned back to the blue team's base. But so far, when he returned back, he saw most of the blue team's pile that were knocked out and TKO'd by the opposite team of red that defeated him, while the red team were mind controlled by Sexton Hale's dirty work, and so was Merasmus, that both of them had paid the price. While Blue Box ultimately defeated them and were claimed to be a victory, well done victory, that I might add. So, in that honor, that blue box had to finally did something and finally restored the blue team back to health and restored them back to being back to the way they were and the way that they were back to being healed all fully properly healed up. And as in for that the blue team were finally figuring a way to finally do something with the red team, and also the blue team apparently that blue team had to do something for the red team and also got them out of Merasmus and Sexton Hale's mind control. That the red team were also back to being to the way that they were as well, including as well the blue team. So, as in for the leader of blue and red, that they both had a came face to face, which means that they had to pretty much see each other for the only time, and also they actually did came back as enemies. Or should I say, came back to being what they were doing, like usually what they do is best. Red versus blue. And oh yeah, that's exactly what I would point at. But, as in for this ending, for the blue team's ending, that Blue Box has claimed champion and claimed victory for the only time in the ending of the Blue Team's ending. That Blue Box has totally won for the Blue Team's ending and has massively defeated Sexton Hale and Merasmus. But, like I said, Blue Team had remained victory. And after this was all over, that pretty much whenever this was all over, then both leaders of the teams, red and blue, decided that they would go out and face each other this time, which all of this was back to normal, and which it means that they get to face each other again. So, as in for that, Blue Box has definitely won. And is there anything that the blue team or red team could face for the next time, as they will face again more likely in the future? The answer remains very unsettled and very remains to the way it was and the usual as it stays for the usual. Nothing else new, nothing else to be the upcoming. But there could probably be expected a lot of different things for blue and red. And for that now, see ya in the next time. The ending has now been finished and been claimed to be done. See you next time.